Sex and love are two different things. Yes, sex and love are two different things. Let me tell you why the sex is very important, because sex is actually the is a higher connection to the soul. Yes, higher connection to the soul. And like I said through the soul we can enter through the universe. We can connect ourselves to the universe through the soul. The soul is our thoughts. All right, so there are some parts in our body that are open. So those open parts in our body are not just there for a reason. They are actually to connect to the universe. Yes, the open part of our body is actually for us to connect to the universe. The mouth, through the mouth, we can connect to the universe. We can speak to the universe. So, and that's why anything we say with our mouth is also very powerful. We can create things with our mouth. Through the nose, we can connect to the universe. Our mouth can also help us to breathe. So through the nose, we can connect to the universe. We connect to, the oxygen in the universe. Because I said everything around us is actually the universe. So we connect through our nose. We breathe. We breathe in, we breathe out. Breathe in oxygen, we breathe out. So these open parts are very important because they help us to connect to the universe. Another open part in our body is the sexual organs. Yes, through the sexual organs we connect to the universe, and that is the reason why we give birth. There is a connection to the universe, and then we give birth. We give birth. Have explained to us how the universe works. Yes, because everybody, when a man die, when somebody die, the body return to the dust, back to the universe. The spirit returns to the atmosphere, back to the universe. The spirit mix with the air, the oxygen that we breathe in again. Different people are going to breathe it again. Then that body that have decomposed return to the ground. It will produce food that people are going to eat again. You understand? So it will produce food that people are going to eat again. So then these people can come back. Those who have died, who have mixed with the atmosphere, everyone who has mixed with the atmosphere, with the oxygen, and then the soil which people eat, they can come back. So how will they come back? It is through the sex organ, because through the sex organ we connect to the universe. We connect to the universe, and that's why the sex organ is very, very important. Through the sex we connect to the universe. Sex is actually the highest energy that we emit, because it connects us to the universe directly, connect us to the other realm, because the universe can also be referred to as the other realm. Even the other realm is still part of the universe. Yes, the other realm is still part of the universe. So I draw the triangle of life in the last episode. This is the universe. This is life. This is death, and this is us and our choices. The choices we make. This is life. This is death. This is the universe. This is the universe. So everybody are a part of the universe. Everyone are a part of the universe. So when somebody die, it goes here. Yeah, the soul goes here, which is still part of the universe. Sometimes we are here in this life, but the other realm, this is the other realm, which is still part of the universe. So we can still connect ourselves to the other realm. It's still part of the universe. So now let's talk about love and cheating. Love is different from sex. We need to understand that these are two different things. Love is there, then there is sex. There is sex. And then there are two things that happens There are two things that happen when somebody cheats. Somebody asked me, say, out of man or woman who cheats the most, there are two things that happen. So when somebody cheats, it could be love, it could also be ego. So let me put it this way: there are woman and man, they cheat different things. Sex means a separate thing from sex means separate thing for a man and for a woman. They are two different things. Yes. So men, they have sex for ego. Yes. Men have sex for ego. For ego. Women have sex for something else. Sometimes it could be love. That's it. And that's the reason why cheating is a different thing for a man and for a woman. How is it a different thing? So a man can love, a woman can also love. Yes, a man can love, a woman can love. So if a man loves a woman, he has given his love for that woman. So sex to the man is for ego or sometimes validations, not actually because of love, because men don't have sex because of love. They give their love freely. If they like you, they give you their love freely. They give it out freely. So sex to them is not for love. They don't have sex because I love you and I need to have sex with you. That's why most of the time women used to say, come and make love to me. But a man doesn't really say, he will not say, come and make love to me. Sometimes he will say, let's have sex. Or sometimes they might use that word because of or use that sentence because of a woman. You know, the woman will say, come and make love to me. A man, a sex for a man is either for ego or validation. They don't need to love this person for them to have sex. So, and that's why when a man cheats, when a man cheats and the woman knows, what will happen? He will say, did you love her? Yes, that's the question. Did you love her? But when a woman cheats, the question to if the man knows, the question is, did he have sex with you? Did he have sex with you? So yes, because it's for his ego. We are not the same. It's for his ego. So if another man has sex with his wife, it has struck his ego. It has bring him down. Shame and everything. Shame. It brings shames to him. So, but when a man cheats for the woman, he feels disappointed. He feels like, oh, this man does not love me anymore. This man betrayed me. It's like a betray for her, because he feels the love is no longer there, and that is betrayed. So, but actually, a man will have sex for ego and validation. So that's why sometimes men give for them to have sex with another woman. They pay for it. Sometimes they pay for it. They must give something in return. Men give something in return. Even though it's the wife that they marry, they give something in return. That's it. But for a woman, a woman receives, yes, a woman receives something in return. It could be money. And sometimes, if the woman does not receive money or any material thing, or maybe for her sexual satisfaction, which is still receiving, then it will be love. It will be love. So that means 90% of the time, if a man cheats, we can't refer to it as cheating, because he pays for it. I'm not saying this because I'm a man. So that's the understanding that we need to have. Yes, because he pays for it. It's actually for ego and validation. Love is love. He didn't give this person love, because men don't have sex for love. It's not because of sex that they, because of love that they have sex. If they don't love their woman again, they will leave that relationship. But it's hardly for them to leave a relationship. It's hardly for them to fall out of love, except maybe there are different circumstances that can lead to it. So ego and validations. So, and that's why we can't actually, 90% of the time, we can't refer to it as cheating. Can't refer to it as cheating. But when a woman cheats, 50% of the time is cheat, because the woman love that man. So it will not be regarded as cheating. It's even still cheating. See, 90% of the time when a woman cheats, is cheating, because a woman receives something for it. Either she collects money. If she collects money, it means that she has received something. That's cheating. A man gives something for it. A woman receives for it. If it is money, if it is anything, material thing, sexual satisfaction or anything, the woman receives. So that makes it cheating. It's only 10% of the time that we can say, okay, even the 10% or 20% when the woman does not collect something in return, it means that it must be love. If a woman don't collect anything in return, it's actually love. So the woman cheated. So meaning that it's 100% of the time, not even 90%. 100% of the time when a woman cheats, is cheating. If she receives money, it's cheating. If she receives satisfaction, it's cheating. If she did it because of love, it's still cheating. It's still cheating. It's betrayal to the man. But 90% of the time, when a man cheats, we can't refer to it as cheating, because he pays for it. He did it for ego and validation, not because of love. He will still give something. Even for his wife, he gives something. Yes, he gives something. Women cannot allow a man to have sex with them without giving. And that's the truth. Without receiving. Yes, they can't allow any man to have sex with them, even their husband. They must make sure the man is responsible. They must make sure the man can provide for the family. The man can protect them. There must be something the man is giving. Yes, if if a woman does not allow a man to have sex with her, maybe the wife does not allow her husband to have sex with her anymore, it is because there's something the man is not giving. Yes, what the man supposed to be giving is not giving. It's not money. Everything is not money. It could be sexual satisfaction. That's giving. It could be protection. That's even giving. It could be money. Providing for the family, protection, sexual satisfaction. So that's giving. The man must be able to give something. If the sexual satisfaction is not there, then you must be able to give. You must be able to protect the woman. You must be able to protect your family. Yes, that's how it is. Now, lastly, let us talk about, on this topic, sex, love, and cheating. Let's talk about having multiple partners. Somebody said, is having multiple partners acceptable? Now, let us go back to the past, in the times of old, during the time of our ancestors. The reason why men were allowed to have multiple partners at that time is because the number of women are more than the number of men. That's number one. Then secondly, men used to die on time before the women. So that means at that time, even up to today, 30 is only 30% of men. Yes. So we have only 30% of men in the universe. So, and the percentage of women are 70%. So in the universe, we have 40% of men. In the universe, we have only 30% of men and 70% of women as in the universe. So at that time, So men were allowed to marry multiple women. So everybody will be satisfied. The women will be satisfied. So that was the reason. So and at that time also, yes, it's very important that the men provides for the women they marry. So if they marry 2, 3, 4, 5, they must be able to provide for them. So what they do is that they allow the women to stay at home, take care of the children, because they will give birth to multiple children. Those children will help them in return at the farm, or will help them so to be able to provide for the family. So the women will stay at home. The grown-up children, they will help the man. It could be farming or anything. So the man will be able to provide for the family. The men are always not left alone at that time. So in today's world, in this generation, women used to act as if they are civilized. It's everything they want to change. Yes, it's everything they want to change. Man is the head of the home. It's only when the money is involved. It's everything they want to change. They act as if they are civilized. At that time, men don't work alone. Yes. So the women stay at home. The men provide for the family by the help of the women. How? Because the women give birth to a lot of children. The grown-up one will help the man at the farm. So to enable the man to be able to provide for the family. So there is no way the man can do it alone at that time, providing for all the women. So, and that was the reason why men were allowed to have multiple partners, and men were able to provide for their women at that time. And women, they need protection, they need satisfaction, they need to be taken care of. That's their needs. So in as much as a man can provide these needs for them, so they don't have a problem, because they need a man that will be able to protect them, that will be able to satisfy them, that will be able to take care of them, feed them, provide for the family. So in as much as they have that kind of man, so what will they do in return? They support, stay at home, take care of the younger ones, and the grown-up children will help the man at the farm or in any business that the man is doing. So that was the way it was at the beginning, but it's no longer the way it is. So for men who wants to marry multiple wives, there is nowhere it was written. There is no way it was written that men should not should stay with only one woman. So, but the thing is that marrying multiple women comes with its own disadvantages, just like I said in the last episode. Yes, I said it in the last episode that love is energy. Even staying with one woman is not easy, not to talk about marrying multiple women. It has its own consequences. There will be some challenges that will come with it. So, and those challenges will actually bring bad consequences. So, and that's the reason why they need to choose. You need to choose. So, but the concept of marriage is man-made, like I explained in the last episode. The concept of marriage is man-made. The institution of marriage is man-made. The institution of marriage is man-made. So we can either decide to get married or not. So that's a decision, and that's a choice. So the choice has been given to everyone. So if the man decide to marry multiple women, any consequences that comes with it, he must be able to bear it. If you decide to get married, so you must be able to bear the consequences. The choice is yours. The choice is there for us to make. If you also decide not to get married, that's your own thing. But actually, marriage is also different from sex, and it's different from love. You can have a relationship without marriage. You can have sexual intercourse without marriage. You can regenerate, bring children to the world without marriage. This was actually the way it was designed at the beginning. Yes, you can have sex, sexual intercourse without marriage. You can regenerate, give birth without marriage. You can love somebody. You can enter into a relationship with somebody, spend time, create some memories together. Is it for 1 year? Is it for 2 years? Is it for 3 years? And when you see that, okay, you are falling out of this love, then you both of you we quit, we break up. Explore other memories, allow other memories to just allow other memories, allow other memories. That's how it's supposed to be. And if it is this way, we will not have problem for our lives. God bless you.